Okay, I'm recording, and today I'm going to do a dicro strip. And from the dicro strips, I make a lot of my animals that are flat for pendants, and you can, you know, use your imagination on what you can do with them. Swirls, loops, um, layer it into your other art. You'd be surprised at how well it works. First of all, I'm going to get a piece of diacrylic ready to go. I have a little tub that I should have pulled out from. Little pieces of diacrylic. This one should do quite nicely. Film side up. And this is looks like a light blue color from the transparent light coming through, and it's like a cyan or cinnamon color in the reflection. Now, first thing I do is I will heat up. I've got some 8 mil rod, and that's what I'm mainly using, is because it's not all that I have, but what I'm using at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to make a disc flat that will encase or flatten on top of this dicro. Again, I make sure that the diacrylic, the film side is up, and the way you find out which side is the film side is you look at it, and if you see the reflection all the way to the edge of the piece of glass, and that is the film side up. If you look and you can see the edges of the glass clear, then that's the film side down. Now, I think I got it big enough for what I want to do. I then make the bottom where I'm going to press into it very molten, and then begin to press it in. Now you've got a buffer. The film side is now sort of coated, and the flame isn't going to burn it as easily with the film side already into the glass, you see. Now, I'm going to take some, where's the color that I'm looking for? Oh yeah, here it is. In the back, in the bottom, underneath, everything else in the back and the bottom underneath. And this is some Turbo Cobalt. It's a very strong dark blue, and I use it behind a lot of the colors that I use when I'm doing the backing for the diacro. And I usually just put it on top of the diacro all the way to the edge, just like I flatten to the, or anyway. And that's all you have to do, because that gives you the edges of the color of your glass, or the color of the dicro anyway. I'll round it in. I use a lot of high-tech devices. This is a pair of wire cutters. You'd be surprised at what you can come up with that's in your tool cases already. Nip it off, and I touch it to the edge like that. And now what I'm going to do is stretch this into a dicro strip, is what I call it. And then you can later turn them into whatever you want to. I have tons and tons of these dicro strips. Well, I wouldn't say tons, but anyway, I have a lot of them. And from these dicro strips, I can just grab one, look at it, and say, oh, that would make a great lizard. Oh, that would make a great frog. That would make whatever I want to turn it into. And you can turn them into loops. Just stretch it out and make heart shapes out of this. Matter of fact, that will be probably one of the next ones I do. But the dicro strip is basically heat and stretch. And one side is flat. Okay. And, oh, that didn't sound good. There we go. And that's just for demo purposes. I usually make them about 2 to 3 inches long. Okay. And there you have a dicro strip. I'll show a picture of this on Facebook. I'm going to get into the editing so you can see a picture of this also into this video, but I haven't quite got there yet. I'm still young, still learning on how to do the videos on YouTube. Thank you for watching and have a good day.